You might wonder why I'm pointing my camera at a sewing machine right now. It's just some old sewing machine. But look what brand it is. The SUPRE-MACY. You ever heard of that before? I heard of Singer, Viking, Pfaff, but I never heard of SUPRE-MACY. But then let's go over here and look at this bike frame. And guess what? It's the same thing. SUPRE-MACY. Well, turns out this is the in-store brand from Macy's. You know, the people who sponsor the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So I guess it should be like SUPRE-MACY? That doesn't make sense. So this is what's called the SUPRE-MACY Sprint bicycle frame. It's kind of weird. It was made in Italy, according to the decal anyway. Made in Italy. It looks like kind of a balloon tire frame, but I'm guessing it's more like a 60s, not quite balloon tire frame. Let's see. The serial number is 095283. Does that mean anything? It was made in 1950, 1959, 55, 52, 58, 53, 63. If you can decipher that, you got too much time on your hands. So unfortunately, this is a woman's frame. Not to be all misogynistic, but women's vintage bikes don't sell nearly as well as men's vintage bikes. Plus, it's just a frame, no fork or anything. So in order to convince somebody to actually buy this, you might have to build it. It says USA on it, and New York, which makes sense, that's where I found it. I really like this frame. I wish it was a guy's frame, or a bike, or actually, what do I care? I like it just as it is. This junction right here is just sick. The seat stay to seat tube junction. Got like these little, what do you call these? Little spacer tubes. So instead of having the seat stay go right onto the seat tube, it hits a little spacer tube first. And this brake bridge, or I don't know if this is a brake bridge or if it's just a fender bracket, because the bike has a coaster brake bracket. So it was probably a bike with a coaster brake, and it probably had a fender that came up here somehow. But who knows? I suppose I could find out with a couple of Google searches, but I don't care that much. The graphics are cool, the color is cool. And the fact that it's made in Italy. You know, this could be made by the same company that makes Vespa or something. It could be made like by Bianchi. So, I got the frame kind of propped up here. Maybe it'll stay up. I found it along with these two racks that may or may not have come with it. I mean, I guess this could have come with it. It's got kind of like some little reflectors on the back. I mean, this rack, I don't know if you could clean the rust off or if you have to get it chromed or whatever. And it's got kind of a crack there, which sucks. But it's still pretty cool. You know, you can kind of envision it there. You could probably put your sewing machine on it if you wanted, and then you'd fall over because the sewing machine's wicked heavy. And then here's the rack that would go in the front. And I don't know if this came on this bike, maybe. But see, it like kind of connects up like a little luggage rack. So now you can sort of envision the bike as a complete build, man. I'm gonna put this together as my next build. I just need to get some hoops for it. So, that's, if you went to Macy's in New York in like what, the 50s, 60s? And you wanted a bicycle for some reason, well, this is what you would end up with. the SUPRE-MACY bike. Real cool. Real cool. And if you wanted a sewing machine, you could get one the same day at the same place. The SUPRE-MACY sewing machine, and you could sew together like your cycling clothes or something. Okay, that's it. The SUPRE-MACY Sprint ladies bike, courtesy of our friends at Macy's. Thanks for watching.